Okay. Again, hello, Dr. Sharek. Today, Dr. Sharek is going to revise with me the station of mental state examination of a patient who believes that the test tube which the GP offered him to put his blood in contained a satanic sign. He refused to do this blood test, and the GP referred the patient to you to do the mental state examination. As I said to Dr. Sharek before the recording, this is a new station, and only once it came as an overvalued idea. Dr. Sharek asked a very important question: how to differentiate between an overvalued idea and a delusion. So simply, the overvalued idea, there is a solid based evidence. The patient can accept that there is another explanation. And in opposite to the psychosis, there is no deterioration in the patient's function or deterioration in his social activities. And it is circumscribed, this belief is circumscribed only to this particular idea. So most probably, this would be an over idea, not a delusion. Okay, so we are going to start now. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hello, I'm Dr. Sharik. I'm one of the psychiatrists working here in the mental health unit.
Hello, Dr.
May I know your name, please?
You can call me Smith. You can call me Smith, no problem.
Okay, nice to meet you, Mr. Smith. I gather that you have been referred to us by your GP. He had been concerned about some happening that have happened while you're giving a blood sample. Can you please tell me more about it?
Well, he's a stupid man, actually. I don't know why did he refer me to you. I refused to give the blood sample because the test tube contained the satanic sign 666. It is written in the Bible. It seemed that he is not Christian. He didn't understand what I'm saying. He didn't give me a chance to explain, and he referred me to you. I'm not going to put my blood in a test tube which contains a satanic sign.
Okay, so you think that the code number 666 may be a sign that Satan wants to take your blood?
Yes, yes.
How did you reach to this conclusion?
Well, doctor, it is written in the Bible. I don't know, maybe you are also not a Christian, but as you can see, I have a Bible in my hand to prove it to you. And I can notice this sign anywhere because the Bible asks us to pay attention to the Satan and to avoid him.
Okay, is it possible that it's a mere coincidence?
Excuse me?
It could be a mere coincidence that the number has been on the tube.
No, I totally believe in God, totally believe in what is written in the Bible, and there is no other explanation. I asked from him to give me another test tube, but he refused. He said that this is the test tube and your name is on this test tube. So I also refused.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Anything else being worrying you more these days?
Well, definitely. If you feel that the Satan is everywhere, one should be concerned and worried. And the doctor did not give me the chance to explain this to him.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. This belief that you're having about this number 666, is it held by just you, or a lot of people are holding this belief? For example, your friends, family members.
It is in the Bible, doctor. I don't care whether other people care or understand it or not. It is written in the Bible. 4 years ago, I paid attention to it, and it made me understand everything. Before that, I felt there is something wrong happening around me, and I discovered that it is all because of the Satan.
Okay, since when have you having this worries?
4 years ago, I started to pay attention these satanic signs everywhere.
Okay, and has the worry been increasing over the time?
Well, with time, doctor, no, I discovered these signs everywhere. That's why the Bible warned us from these things.
Okay, before starting to have these worries, were there any stresses in your life?
No, there was no stresses, but as I said to you, I felt that there is something odd happening around me before I just have this revelation that I discovered that it is all because of the satanic signs everywhere and the evil which we are, evil atmosphere which we are living in.
This odd happening, can you please explain more? Was it related to your mood?
No, no,
Were you on any treatment which this had been recently started or recently changed in
no,
any way?
no, I've never
Any
been on a treatment here. No,
any use of drugs or alcohol in a significant
no,
quantity?
no, no.
Okay, I can see that you're quite distressed with this worries. I want to reassure you that we are here to help you. We need some more information from you. Could you please explain me if you're having any other worries besides this number 66?
No, there's just
You feel
always
any?
it's not about the number 666, but it is about the evil atmosphere which we are living in, which makes you not able to do anything.
Okay, so it is significantly affecting your day-to-day functioning, is it?
Yeah, if you feel that the satanic sign is everywhere and you should pay attention to this and leave any place in which there is a satanic sign, and if there is a test tube with a satanic sign, you should not accept this. Definitely, it affects my life.
But because of these worries, are you in any way being hampered in your day-to-day routine, like going to office, going to work, going to college, etc.?
Well, yeah, I refused to give the test today, and I refused also to do some jobs which I felt contained these satanic signs. Sometimes I refuse to go shopping anywhere in which I see satanic signs, and even family meetings. Sometimes I avoid them.
Right, right. And okay, Mr. Smith, I'm going to ask you certain questions which you might find strange, but they are routine questions. And if you find them uncomfortable, do let me know.
Yeah.
Recently, have you been having any strange things like you are hearing voices which other people around you are not hearing,
No, 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 no,
or probably seeing things that other people cannot see?
no, no,
Okay. Any change in other senses, for example, smells or taste or bodily sensations?
no, no.
Okay.
One
Do you
minute, please. One
feel,
minute, please.
yeah, okay. Any change in thinking clearly? Have you been able to think clearly?
Yes, no problem.
Okay. How's your mood been?
Well, my mood is fine. I don't have any problem.
Any change in energy levels? Feeling?
No. Yeah. I would like to do everything as long as it is away from Satan.
Okay. Change in interest?
Yeah. No, no, nothing in this.
These worries been affecting your memory in any way?
No, no, no.
Okay. What about coping? Because of this stress, are you using any drugs or any alcohol for coping with it?
No, no, no.
Any thoughts of harming yourself or any other person because of it?
No, no, no.
Okay. Has the police been involved in any case?
No, no.
Okay. Mr. Smith, do you think these worries, they might have any other explanation?
No, this the satanic signs.
Perhaps that could be a sign of a mental illness.
No, no.
Okay, it was nice to talk to you today, and we would like to help you out. There are many ways that we can.
Time. Very good. Very good regarding your improvement. Okay, I'm not going to say to you whether you are.
Right. I
Yeah.
trust it because I thought 1 minute.
Well, I have to be honest with you. I cannot tell you whether you are going to pass or no. It's not my job, and no one can.
Yes, sir.
It's according to your performance and the real station. But if you perform like this with a station without any material, no SPMM notes, and you were so organized and you showed very good self-improvement and self-confidence in comparison to the previous 3 sessions, this means that you are going through a dramatic improvement, Dr. Sharik, really.
Yes.
So let's see about how did you feel about what you did?
So I was a bit confused how to differentiate the overvalued idea and this delusion thing that, because he did not have any other. Yeah.
I told you how to differentiate between it.
But
Okay.
besides the change in functionality, besides that,
Yes, you are going, beside that, you should assess the other areas of the psychosis and you should assess the mood. And that's it. There is a deterioration in the patient's function, and it is not simply an idea which carries another explanation. It is dominating his life in a very negative way. So this is most probably not an overvalued idea.
okay, I
Okay,
also asked
so
that question that if the same thought is being kept by a lot of people around him, like family and friends, then probably it is a normal thing. For that, culturally,
yes, the delusion is a
I asked
false
that question.
belief which is not related to the culture or subculture. So if it is repeated
So
by
I
the
asked
people
that
around,
question. Yeah,
yes, if it is repeated by, but to what extent? To what extent this makes a big difference?
right.
This man, as you asked me, his life is totally hampered because of this belief.
Yes,
And actually, there is no base. He's seeing these satanic signs everywhere. And you should have asked, how do you see these satanic signs? He sees in the bottles of water in the shops. Sometimes he saw them in his workplace and he left this workplace. So ask him, how do you see these satanic signs? Okay, so let us see what you did. So your introduction was good, but pay attention to this. Sometimes you sound so checklisty. Okay, make
yeah,
your questions in the form of one-to-one conversation. For example, when you are asking about, there is a background voice. Is it from your side? Background, where is it? So,
oh, I was at okay,
so if when you are assessing the psychoses, you ask, do you hear voices? And yes, you did introduce yourself and signposted in a nice way that you are going to ask some questions which might make him uncomfortable. This is a very good start, but this does not mean that you go through a checklisty way of assessing the psychosis. For example, you can say, so something like, well, some people when they are stressed, they can hear voices which no one else can hear. So any other strange experiences like seeing things which no one else can see. What about your way of thinking? Anything changed lately? So don't go through this. I'm talking to you. You see, this is a way of to conversating with you, not just posing interrogating questions. Let's see, how did you do according to the PowerPoint? Well, we have Dr. Lisa with us. If you have, Dr. Lisa, any questions, please pose it in the chat section. Okay, I really appreciate your questions and your feedback also. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay. Okay, so as you said before, when you do the mental state examination, this is not about enumerating the points which is included in the mental state examination. This is about demonstrating your ability to professionally assess the mental state. So there are many things which you can do in this context. First, you introduce yourself in a very nice way. As I said before, for you, Dr. Sharek, please do not underestimate the first 10 seconds in which you enter in the station. You should show a gesture of respect to the examiner and to the role player. Sit down and say your introductory phrase confidently. Act confidently, even if you feel that you are not confident. Okay, are you with me? Okay, so next thing, you ask about the complaint in a nice way, but I would have wanted you to be bit more organized. Remember this. Let him talk and ask him, How did it all start? Okay, because he read it in the Bible, and after reading it in the Bible, he started to pay attention to it, and he found that he can see the satanic signs everywhere. And then ask him about the course and duration. What happens next? What did you do? Okay, why do you feel that you are the one who was able to see these satanic signs? Do you think that there is someone else who can be able to do this? With time, do you feel that you are paying attention and picking up these satanic signs more and more? Could there be any other explanation? And as I said, you must check for the delusional evidence. But he already gave it to you that he saw it or read it in the Bible. Okay. Well, as you can see, then the predisposing and precipitating factor. Ask him about the time before the onset. Can you tell me how was everything doing before the start of everything? With an open-ended question. You don't need to go. I just give you some. These are some examples. You don't need to go through this as a list. I'm just giving you what could be an example through what could be happening before the onset. Just an open-ended question. How was everything before your discovery about that there are satanic signs everywhere, paying attention to this in the Bible? Okay, so this is how you assess the primary or second. Maybe there could be delusional mode. Okay, there could be a primary mode disorder or something before that which made him pay attention to the satanic signs. If you do not do this and you do not assess the complaint in this way, most probably you will miss the issue of primary and secondary, which can be there. The Royal College always do subtle changes in the stations. And one of them is the primary and secondary presentation, whether you must check whether it is a primary or secondary issue. If you do not assess the complaint in this way, in order to pick up the primary and secondary, you will have to assess the onset of every other symptomatology to see whether it has preceded the onset or not. Are you with me, Dr. Bhaskar? Okay, so that's good. General, you commented on it. Speech, there was nothing. Psychosis, you approach it in a nice, smooth way, but again, try to write in your notes a one-to-one conversation in which you are going to assess the psychoses, items of the psychosis without being checklisted. Do you hear voices? Do you see things? Do you feel that your thoughts being taken away or thoughts being put in your mind? This is not a very professional and it is not a palatable way. Okay. As I said before, if there is any visual or any perceptual disorder, pay attention to the question of his explanation or interpretation for this experience. He already assessed the degree of conviction and the delusional evidence in the delusion. The mood, you ask about it. Cognition, you ask about it. Coping and risk, you ask about it. Insight, again, you ask about the insight, and I don't know exactly what did, I don't recall it, but I felt it was not the best way. Say that by any chance that what we have discussed could be some tricks played by your mind. Don't say that it might be a mental illness. Okay, don't say mental illness. Just even tricks played by your mind. Okay, would you accept our support if it is so? That's it. But anyway, it was very good. Now we are going to repeat this station while I'm tutoring your performance. Again, we are going to repeat the same station. But before doing so, Dr. Bhaskar and Dr. Lisa are with us. If any one of you has any question or any comment, please pose it on the comment section, in the comment section. Okay, now we are going to start again the station of 666. No timing now, Dr. Sharik. Okay, you are going to repeat it again and try to avoid the mistakes which you did. Now I'm going to unmute your mic because there was a continuous background noise from your side. So I muted it now. Please open your mic.
So there is construction going on nearby, beyond my control.
Okay, let's start now. 1, 2, 3. Let's say that my name is Mr. Smith. So just start
Okay.
the station accordingly. Yes, 1, 2, 3, go.
Hello, Mr. Smith. I am Dr. Sharik. I am one of the psychiatrists working here in this hospital. I gather from the notes that you have been referred by the GP to us regarding some issue that you had during your blood examination. Could you
Yes,
please let me
doctor.
know more about it?
The GP did not give me the chance to explain anything to him. It was clear that the barcode of the test tube contained 666, and it is a standard sign. I asked to change to change the test tube. I'm not going to put my blood in a test tube with satanic sign, but he said to me that my name is on the tube, and this is the code for my name, and he cannot change it. He refused, so I refused, and he referred me to you.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that, but could it be an innocent coincidence?
No, Dr. Dom, it seemed that he was not Christian, and it seemed also that you are not Christian. It is written in the Bible. It is present in the Bible. So I'm not bluffing. I'm not making things out of my mind. It is written in the Bible. I believe in God, and I borrowed the Bible with you, with me to read for you. Where is this part about the 666? I always move around with the Bible because I believe in God.
Yes, sir. I can see that you're still holding a Bible in your hand. I must reassure you, please don't be afraid. We are here to help you. As psychiatrists, we just want to bit more information from you so we can probably help you in your worries. Can you please tell me more about this science? How long have you been occupied with this science?
Doctor, started 4 years ago. When I read it, as if there is a new revelation happened to me, because I discovered that the evil things which I felt going around everything now is explained. It is all because of the Satan. I can see the satanic signs everywhere, and all what I can do is to avoid these signs and avoid these places and avoid anything related to these satanic signs.
Okay, so I understand this that okay, I understand this is not an isolated event. These things have been happening since 4 years. So
Yes.
probably I think the problem has been increasing over time. Is it?
Well, with time, it has been, well, with time, I feel that I'm able to pay attention to all this because I'm now concerned about it, and I feel that the God is making me able to see this and avoid these things, as if God is helping me to avoid the Satan.
But do you think there is some other explanation as well?
No, doctor, no. I'm sure that this is,
And could be
it
there
is
might
written
be
in the
somebody
Bible.
else as well. Could there be
Well,
somebody else as well who's playing a
well,
trick on you?
excuse me.
Are there more people involved in this thing?
Well, I don't know. Maybe there are evil people everywhere. I try to avoid them. I'm a peaceful man. Maybe there are people who are following Satan. I don't know, man.
Okay. So before this issue, stress worry started, did you have any stressor in your mind?
No, doctor. Before that, I felt that there is something wrong happening around me, all over the world, and I felt that there is something odd going on. But when I went to the church and read the Bible and read the satanic these verses about the Satan, I understood that there is everything is related to the Satan, all this evil atmosphere which we are living in.
Okay. And any use of drugs or alcohol before this worry started for you?
No.
You mentioned that your mood had changed a bit. You were feeling something odd at happening.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice to know. Uh, I'm going to ask you certain more questions which might be strange for you, but these are routine questions that we usually ask everybody, and do not be very much uncomfortable with it. And do let me know if you want me to stop.
Okay, no problem.
Have you been having thoughts that, have you been, for the past few years, do you have any problem thinking clearly?
No, no,
Okay, in any way, something interfering with your thought process?
no, no, no,
Maybe in this kind of distressed situation, you might be thinking your thoughts are being taken away from your mind,
no, no, no,
or maybe put inside your mind.
no.
Okay, that's nice to know. Mr. Smith, I would like to ask you, how has your mood been recently?
Well, my mood is fine. I don't have any problem with the mood.
Do you have energy enough to carry on with your daily activities?
Yes, yes, no problem.
In any way, have you lost mood, interest in these activities?
No, no, I didn't lose.
What about
Oh,
sleep?
okay, now stop. We're going to do some tutoring now. Dr. Sharik, you approached the area of psychosis wonderful, in a wonderful way, but why didn't you continue and cover the psychosis in depth? You didn't talk about the perceptual disorders.
Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah, no, no, no,
We can
forget.
start again. Yeah,
Didn't discuss, talk about persecution.
yeah.
Okay, so again, assess the
Yes,
psychosis, but don't change your approach or change the way which you ask about the thinking. Very nice way, but just continue assessing the psychosis in depth. Okay, continue.
Okay, Mr. Smith. You are concerned about this number 666. Do you also feel there are other things being played on you? Other people are involved in this kind of thing.
No, no. Well, maybe there are some people who believe in Satan. Evil people are everywhere. I'm trying to avoid them.
But do you think they are referring to you in any way?
Maybe that's why I didn't put my blood in this satanic tube. I don't know what they are going to do with it, with my blood. They have their own rituals.
Okay, but you don't think they are against you, or they are afraid, they are behind you, or anything?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, right. Have you been having any sounds or voices in your head that nobody else around you can hear?
No, no, no,
What about images or visuals?
no, nothing with this, doctor.
Any other senses?
I'm not crazy, doctor. I'm not crazy.
Oh, please don't be uncomfortable. These are routine questions that we ask everybody. I'm sorry to bother you with this. Okay, I would. What about your mood? Is your mood been okay recently?
Yes, I don't have any problem in my mood.
Do you find enough energy to carry on with your day-to-day activities?
Yes, I don't have any of these.
In any way lost interest in these activities?
No. I'm still, but I avoid to put any activities related in areas in which there could be satanic signs.
Okay, that is understandable considering your worries. What about sleep?
My sleep is fine.
Okay, and eating food normally?
Yes.
These worries in any way affected your memory or forgetfulness?
No, my memory is good.
Okay, I understand this time has been very stressful for you. How are you coping with it?
Well, I'm coping fine. I don't. I just read Bible and go to the church.
Okay, ever used any drugs or alcohol to allay your anxiety?
No.
Okay, and any thoughts about harming yourself or anybody else?
No.
So in any of these instances,
No. Again. Try not to be checklisty, Dr. Sharik. Again, like what you did with the psychosis, do the same thing with coping and risk. Make it a one-to-one conversation. Sometimes people, when they are so stressed, they can have dark thoughts of harming themselves. Did this ever happen to you? Or harming anyone else, or you might be involved with the setting, for example. Okay, continue, please. Continue.
Okay, Mr. Smith, I understand this period has been very stressful and there have been multiple episodes of you being worried about these things. In any of the instance, has the police been involved in any way?
No.
Okay, right. And do you feel that these thoughts that you're having, there could be any other explanation to explain them?
Well, there is no other explanation. It is written in the Bible, and I'm just avoiding the Satan, and I'm fulfilling the word of God.
Could be the mind is playing some tricks on you. Has it occurred to you?
No, no.
And in a faint chance, maybe it could be some mental problem. Are you willing to accept help from us?
I don't have any mental problems. No.
Okay, Mr. Smith, it has been nice to talk to you, and I'm sure we'll come to some conclusion and we'll be able to help you with this issue.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. How do you feel now in this station? Do you feel now that you are more confident?
Slightly.
Yes,
Yes,
with time I
yes.
can tell you my observation. I can see that you are now more and more confident. It is obvious confidence, as I told you before, comes as a result of your right preparation. It's not a showboating or anything. Just when you prepare right in an accurate way and understand the rules of the game and what is expected from you, and you try continuously to improve yourself, you'll feel with time that you are more confident. So this is the station of 666. So do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
So anyone has any questions? Dr. Bhaskar, Dr. Lisa? Thank you. Thank you. Now we are going to end this session. Thank you so much.
For this presentation, it was really nice, but I didn't hear him do a risk assessment. So that was why I was asking for a patient.
The last time, no, before that he did the risk assessment. This time he did risk assessment, but my comment is that not go through any items or any headings of the mental state in a checklisty way. Make it a one-to-one conversation. Use simple sentences to make you look like someone who's professional and having a talk with a patient, not interrogating him. Okay.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Yeah.
Thank you so much, doctor. Thank you. We're going to end.